All right, real quick, people, welcome to the show. Let me explain something to y'all real quick, man, since people want to still pretend that they're confused. Let me explain to you something real quick, man, partner. All right. First of all, what people have to say and their opinions means nothing to me. That's the first thing you should know about me, right? Second thing you should know about me. All you got to do is look at my channel and you could see a little inkling of my history. You can see an inkling of the billions and trillions of dollars I've made and spent. Like I said, I made and spent more money than your entire government combined. I have all bank receipts and all documentation to prove this. I don't have to prove anything to civilians, okay, or people who are not anywhere near my level. So just understand, I can recognize, I study human behavior just like I study criminals, and I can recognize when people are just straight up gelling. I can recognize when people are repeating themselves. We have folks, they literally repeat themselves. Like I said, you know what Homeboy said? This is the quiet desperation that's going on, okay, with all these folks around here. This dude just said, and this is the thing, they can't do with me what they did to like a breezy brook. They can't do with me what they did to Cyrax. And this is why they're all in their feelings. They try these same tactics somehow, not understanding the concept. You're dealing with a totally different animal. It's never going to work. It's just common sense. Anyone who could think would understand this. You understand? I'm not here to play that game at all. I'm here to succeed, as I've already done. And now, right, I'm here to just increase the deficit. Okay? You have to understand something, man. Y'all be really talking a lot, but I've had a bank account with over $300,000 in it for real, with the best stocks money can buy. Fired my broker immediately and said, "I'm good. I'm the best investor in the world. They just told you and gave you confirmation that I did nothing but cut profits in my other investment. So what do you mean? I've never taken a loss, never financially. I haven't taken a loss financially at any point ever. Not now, not ever. Again, I'm not in a period of stagnation. I'm in a period where I'm getting blessed by God. I set 59 world records for a reason because God built me right through what He ordained and what He wanted for me and what He created. Because I had less resources, because I struggled, that's what brought out that strength and character. I'm in the only reality. These folks are not awoken beings, they're just regular people. Like I said, Homeboy, you know what Homeboy said? This is how far off of reality they are. He said, last time we talked to you, what do you mean we? Who's we? First, there's no we. Okay, y'all don't like, no, there's no we. That's first of all. First number, rule number one. Number two, last time we talked to you, I don't even know you. I've never talked to you. Okay. Third of all, the last time we talked to you, you were getting your gear. What gear? Batman doesn't use gear. I wear a bulletproof vest every day or 18 gauge steel armor. That doesn't sound like gear. And I have to correct you for, I believe, the second time now that again, what I do is 100% professional and legit. You already know about me. They want to sit there and say, "Oh, I don't know what happened to the channel." You know the channel very well, and you're all super jelly. Okay. You know the channel exactly. So why would you act like you don't know it and act like I need to remind you of it? You know everything going on. And it's just so odd how they really do this stuff. And you could tell what their energy is they looking to try to dismantle something. They looking to try to stop people from making money and stop people from making their bread. That's why we don't entertain it and we don't play your game. Everybody knows who I am. The whole valley knows who Batman is. And if you notice, they keep sending agents to pretend they're aloof and they don't understand or what's going on in this same reality that we all occupy. I'm the most famous dude in the valley right now. Get that right. I'm also the biggest name in a household name. Sneed rings bells. Tyree Sneed really rings bells. I'm going to say this again. I've made and spent more money than your entire government combined. I've made and spent more money than anyone who's ever been from the valley. The entire valley's economics were built by me and could not supersede or come close to mine. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I was going to Maserati dealerships and was about to buy Maseratis off the lot like it's nothing. I was buying cars like going to the grocery store. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I just really don't. And if you're smart, you buy used. You never buy a new vehicle. That's just common sense. So I have to teach you the game, right? But the game is to be sold, not told. So what you can go ahead and do is you can pay me, since all of you need to get a lot stronger, you can go ahead and pay me $50 for my 30-minute session training. You can pay me $100 for my hour session training. And if you don't want to do that, then what are we talking about? I had to correct someone for the second time. I don't even know why they're speaking to me. You have no business talking to me or approaching me. That's number one, right? So, like I said, I mean, it just is what it is. People act like this is all like free, like people can do whatever they want. Like, nah, not at all. So, like I said, it is what it is. I just think it's funny. Like, I got to correct someone for the second time. Like, what did I say? They talking about, yeah, you was talking about getting your, no, we never talked about that. In fact, what I said the last time, if you remember, like I can remind you very easily. What I said was, I've had my steel armor this entire time. You were talking about a scooter, which all y'all do the same thing because you're all on the same page and it's just nonsense and y'all do what people do in the valley and nobody cares. Right. And I told you, bro, I've had the scooter I've had for like 2, 3 years, I think now. I think that's how much time has passed. It's been a long time now, bro. That stuff is way in the past. I haven't used the scooter in over at least a year, easily, if not a year and a half to two. That's how long it's been. Time flies, bro. It's been a minute since all that. So that's what I'm saying. They just say things and they talk in circles and they talk backwards. Yeah, they're agents of Satan and agents of the devil. Y'all better wake up. And you ain't fooling nobody. I don't know what you think. Like, oh, it's all weak, bro. Everything you show me is just weakness, bro. I listen. I don't know why y'all folks even be talking to me. I really don't. Like, real talk, bro. Like, I'm a grown man, bro. I'm 36. I understand I age backwards, but I'm 36 years old, bro. Y'all folks ain't got no business saying nothing to me, bro. Nothing. And I've made it clear to y'all. I told y'all, like, don't be approaching me in the street. I don't know you, bro. Don't do that, bro. Real talk. So yeah, like I said, you got to understand, man, that just because you in an area or you around something, whatever you got going on, if you want to waste your money, right, and you probably got people that work for them corrupt ones, right, in that little nonsense jobs where they don't do anything and they charge for overpriced, like overpriced nonsense that nobody wants and nobody cares about. If you want to waste your money doing that, that's fine. I don't know why you're inclining that anyone else would. I mean, smart people aren't going to throw away money and literally like walk into a situation like that where they're asking for and taking way too much money for nonsense, for things that I can go do for free. If I have it in my best interest, like I told you already, I've already addressed y'all. I would like to never give you a dime of my money. When Christina and I get our settlement money that's guaranteed over $12,750,000, my good sir, and I've been blessed my entire life and made and spent more money than anyone who's ever walked this planet. So understand the capacity of what I'm telling you and who's talking to you, right? I am the money. Okay, Haas, okay, son. So you have to understand, when I get that money, when we have that money, I'm in the best interest of not giving you a dime. Understand that. Anything that you got, I can go get better elsewhere. Do you understand that? Real talk. These people act like they running something. They don't run nothing, bro. There's better golf courses all over the country. First off, there's better golf carts all over the country. Second off, and third off, there's way nicer pools all over the country. I'm already guaranteed Christina and I $12,750,000. She's barely getting started. She's still negotiating. They're going to give us a lot more. They have my whole inheritance that they stole. That's millions of dollars with properties in California and stuff. Huge properties like mansions that they owe me and have to pay me. I have grounds to file lawsuits on all these different folks, companies, entities, restaurants, bars. You understand? Underground illegal organizations like the Red Triangles, corrupt departments, agencies, tons of lawsuits. You don't seem to get that you're dealing with a genius. It's been checkmate a long time ago. Catch up. See, this is the problem. While they were sitting there being jelly and trying to use their little tactics because they worried and concerned all the time, because they know how smart I am and know I'm a boss. And I told y'all what it was, and y'all want to, but not in front of me. Everybody does it behind my back and act like there's some alternate reality going on. The Batman was making moves, taking everything over as usual. I already own billions in equity. I own buildings, full access buildings worth billions of dollars. I own swimming pools. I have free Wi-Fi, all that, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I barely pay like $5 for everything I create. You're crazy. And then on top of that, I own buildings. I own a mansion and estate. I own over 2,000 jewelry. 530 on my wrist. Got you pissed right now. What else? Mineral rights, oil royalties. My own car lot. I pay over $100 for it every month. I technically still own 5 cars to date, and I've owned 14. What are you talking about? Like I said, everything I got costs mad bread, mad money. All these people know who I am. They listen to the channel, and what they do is they have this weird fake ego, and they get with they people and they fake families, and they start being jelly. That's cool. Just be direct about it. If you jelly, just say you jelly. Right to me. You ain't got to do all this ducking and hiding and acting fake and all that. Like, what are you talking about? It's just crazy, bro. It's crazy that people would think that I'm not going to address you too. I don't care who you are, bro. Like if you talking, I'm talking back. I don't care who it is, bro. You understand? See, that's the thing. I'm a grown man. So, like I said, it's y'all who are always not making sense and doing weird actions. I'm gonna call you out on it every time. Ain't them the same people that I already know they connected? Ain't them the same people who had these little lame jobs over here and was talking about where I can walk? I'll walk wherever I want, like I told you. What do you mean? Real talk. You're like, what? We'll push the issue all day. I'll walk where I want and do what I want. What do you mean? This is all my land. Do you understand that? That's why they worry, because they know reality. They know they're infringing over here. All of them. They already know what it is. They know they don't belong here. That's why they do that stuff. It's called overcompensation. Brother, listen, man. Y'all lost that a long time ago. You need to go look at real history and study your history. You lost day one, bro. You feel me? What you saying don't make sense because we're not trying to do what you do. We don't participate in your nonsense. You could never make me feel anything except more proud. I know what happened. I've explained it. You've heard it. What are you talking about? Yeah, them folks was giving me fake tickets on purpose because they was jelly. All my stuff is in another county because the same thing, fake tickets, I was targeted. And I proved that they were fake. I proved that they lied. I proved the corrupt ones lied, as usual. Yeah, you used this system, all you people got together and you intentionally tried to hold me back. Foul play at its finest. And I'm right here. So, like I said, don't be asking me why I'm walking. What does that mean? I'm glad I'm walking. Everything that you people did built an environment for me to find God. That's the answer. See, you don't seem to get it, bro. Sometimes God has you hit rock bottom because he wants you to understand and realize that he is the rock at the bottom. Now take time and try to figure that one out, Hoss. You feel me? You ain't getting it, bro. I'm divinely protected. I got God with me. You ain't talking about nothing, all right, little homie? So, like I said, just understand, it's just crazy to me when people try to act like they saying something or talking some in some way disparaging or talking down when you like I'm way above you. I'm royalty compared to you, bro. You gotta really understand something, man. Who you talking to, bro? Like I literally run everything out here. Everything. Already took it over. I came up against the cartel in one several times. I shut down their illegal operations in my sleep. I got them shook. They terrified of Batman. So what do you mean? Like I said, is it really necessary? Is it necessary for people to do these things, to say these things? Like y'all don't seem to get it, bro. You want to keep on sitting here and pretending and you got your little snide remarks and you want to keep playing. Right, but my business hasn't been affected and it never will. You understand? Because over here, I'm just going to tell you reality, bro. Like we know what it is and we stay winning. You know what it is. So what do you mean? Act like it, bro. I'm the mob, bro. I don't play no games. I ain't hearing nothing y'all talking about. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this again, bro. I'm not with the games at all, homie. For real, bro. Like I said, this is why I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this society is nothing but a cesspool. It's a joke, and in the valley, it's a joke. And like I said, I got targeted because I'm shining because they was jelly. And what does that prove? I'm superior. See, it's not what you people say. It's not a theory. It's I'm better. I've been better. I was born better. So when you talk about walking, is walking anything other than a positive connotation? I'm a grown man. I'm 36 years old. You got to really understand something, bro. Just because we in the same areas and move around each other, don't make us the same. I've lived all over the United States. Have you? Nope. I've noticed with all you people, you have what you call a quiet desperation. They be trying to act, some of them, like they travel. They'll take trips, some of these people, like to Paris just to blow money and make no sense and waste money. And then they'll think they're proving a point. But money like that, I would have taken and invested it into my companies. I would have expanded with Sneed Enterprises. I would have gained more equity like I do every day. The title is 100% fact. Every day I acquire more. I allocate more resources. All resources that come in get allocated and pumped back into this business. I'm a full scale empire already. And you're still sitting here yapping. Are you serious right now? Do you have any clue that you can't even slightly comprehend the amount of power I have? Hmm. While you sleeping on me. Oh, folks, it's funny, bro. Real talk. I'm telling you, they will just speak for you. They'll say things that aren't there. Oh, last time we talked to you, you were trying to get your gear together. I was really, was I? Because last I checked, when the last time, I remember saying that I have my steel armor and that I don't wear it all the time. Maybe you should just get out, like get out a little more and understand that I'm the biggest deal that you've ever seen. You understand I'm the real Batman? There's no faking, there's no flogging. I'm not an internet character. You people talk about me on the internet and it's not me. I don't know who you're talking about. This guy over here is completely different than what y'all describe. You're talking about somebody else that doesn't exist, to be frank. You're not talking about me. I know that. I'll tell you that quick. I know me. I know who I am, bro. That's why none of y'all want to talk face to face, right? Please stop with the antics, brother. I understand that you phased. I understand that you upset, right? I'm not. Understand that. You understand, bro? I'm a grown man. Okay. I have to always exercise restraint. I got to be in control of my emotions because there's always folks like that looking for you to drop your guard. And that's why I stay on my P's and Q's and stay on point. And I don't have to. I have nothing to worry about, bro. You know why? Because God got me. I said, you got no business talking to me, bro. Is you talking some money? I don't get it. Like, what are you talking about? So, like, am I supposed to participate in the nonsense y'all do? I think it's sad that y'all support corrupt entities and corrupt businesses. The same folks that say they don't even have an outlet to charge something. Are you serious, to charge a phone? But you got outlets, but they don't got Wi-Fi. But you know they got Wi-Fi with a password. They can't help with nothing. They don't contribute. It's just all one-sided. And you want to act like you an enemy? Go ahead and be the enemy. See how that work out for all of you, bro. What do you mean? God's wrath is upon you, bro. I've been watching it every day. All I do is sit back and laugh and watch y'all folks get your karma. And you worried about where I'm walking. I'll walk wherever I want like I've been doing forever. What are you going to do about it? Explain that. Yeah, nothing. Exactly. So who's laughing? What do you mean? I run everything. I got all power over everything, over all of you. What do you mean? Y'all ain't nothing but chess pawns out here. You want to get real? See, you totally underestimated who you was talking to. I'm not these little homies that work at Texas Roadhouse, okay? Like y'all folks. You understand? And then think they something because they on the cooking line. Okay? You talking to the real mob. You talking to the guy that runs everything coast to coast, right? The right way legally, is the biggest boss you'll ever see, and the most gangsta thuggish thing that was ever created by God. Set 59 world records, and you got something to say, and you talking about something so irrelevant. For what purpose? Yeah, I'm walking. I'm glad I am. Driving causes nothing but problems. Tickets, you got to pay for insurance, you can go to jail, and a whole bunch of crazy stuff is happening on the news every day. Look at what happened with that semi truck driver. I don't want to drive until it's time and I'm doing it to take care of Christina. Other than that, I'm glad I don't drive, bro. God bless me with that. I'm sorry, but what? What are you talking about? Like, it's really getting old, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I don't do this repeating stuff. Like real talk, bro. So I'm gonna tell you real clear right now. I don't want to hear no more of these repeated lines. Don't ask me about a scooter. I don't know what that has to do with you. My scooter is not your business. I paid $1,300 for a bat cycle. I don't have a scooter. I don't even know what you're talking about. Legit. You don't think it's a bat cycle? I'm sorry, but I was literally all over the grass on the side. I rode that thing all the way to the zoo, bro. You serious right now? Charge that thing every day while I ate right in front of y'all. What are you talking about? All it is some wiring. It'll get fixed easily. What are you talking about? So yeah, bro, I'm not with the repeating games and the same old thing. And yeah, the scooter, then there's no scooter. First of all, it's a bat cycle, right? That's number one. Number two, a bat cycle didn't make me and didn't make Batman. It's irrelevant. It's just one resource that I've used. And like I said, I expend resources all the time. That's nothing. What are you talking about, bro? Like, you really need to catch up, bro. Like, I'm building full bat suits over here. Been doing this the entire time. Fully functional, fully capable. You see everything stepping over here. Look at how many views I got today alone. Already. Thousands. Thousands. I'm averaging over 1,000 on half the videos, bro. While y'all are sitting there sleeping on me. Keep sleeping on me, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. You 100% right. I walk because all of you are corrupt and you literally cheated at everything you possibly could. You did everything to try to hold me back because things are unfair towards me in the valley, and we all know why. And guess what? I'm still here and still better than you. Yep, I'm still better than all of you, and I'm stronger, and I'll always be better because I was just born better. That's the truth. So, like I said, you can go ahead and miss me with the little remarks and the little nonsense. And if you got something to say it direct. You feel me? Like real talk. See, that's one of the biggest difference between me and your group and all y'all. Y'all won't say how you feel because, well, you're cowards. You can't just stand on business. That's the truth. Hey, listen, brother. Listen up, bro. I want to really explain something to the public right now, bro. Everybody knows I don't play. Everybody knows about me. You know my rap sheet. You know my history. Check it. Ask about me. You feel me? Like I said, my business ain't affected. I'm good. I'm making my money. Right? The minute that my money get affected at all, what's goody? Then I don't care about nothing. So we can go ahead and quit pretending. You feel me? Like, nah, just keep on sitting there and wishing and hoping, and you better hope that I keep making money. That's what y'all better hope. You understand? You doing a lot of yapping. All y'all. Y'all do a lot of talking, bro, for some people that ain't about nothing. None of you. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, what part of the game is that? These people don't control my check, my nothing, none of my money, none of my finances. These people have no power. And they want to sit here and act like I won't. I'll talk, I'll say whatever I want to y'all. What are you going to do about it? Any of you? Nothing. You know how much power I have? Y'all folks is funny, and I don't lean on the strength of other people like y'all. It's honestly, it's unbelievable, bro. I can't believe they still talking at all. I mean, you couldn't lose any more, bro. You gotta understand, I'm affecting things worldwide. The spiritual realms is on my side. God is on my side. God has delivered you people so much karma. It's unbelievable in the past couple of months to a year. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm winning against the whole world, and you're sitting here like still talking about nonsense, about details and things that don't even matter, that are irrelevant. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you one last time. Quit repeating yourselves. You understand? The next person that do, I'm 100% gonna stand up and tell you what reality is. You understand? And I'm gonna tell you to quit repeating yourself. I don't know what that is. I know what it is. It's being jelly, and it's some demonic stuff. And I don't play like that, little homie. This is God's country. So, like I said, anybody doing that, I mean, it's all good. If you didn't learn with the other corrupt ones and the ones they were bribing, how he lost both jobs and got ran out the neighborhood, then I mean, maybe you should ask about me and ask around. You feel me? Because we've G-checked everybody. We let everybody know. I mean, we literally are running folks out neighborhoods, homie. You could tell yourself what you want, but I run all this, and I told you I'm not going nowhere. Y'all can go ahead and move, though. You could pack your bags and move somewhere else. That's what's going to happen. I guarantee it. I'm not going nowhere, homie. That's why I stood my ground so much. Hmm I told you, when I told you I've been here for a long time and I ain't going nowhere and this is all me, this is my home, I meant it. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all gonna have to move, all of you. You feel me? You got one word of protest against me, you gonna have to pick up, pack your bags, and move. That's where we at now. You feel me? I'm not playing. If we playing, how come all this already happened? Exactly. And I did it all the right way, right? Y'all can't do nothing about it. Y'all got to sit there and put up with it. That's hilarious, man. Like I said, ask homeboy who lost both jobs, got all his karma, got ran out the neighborhood. I ain't seen him around at all, bro. And he terrified of the Batman, bro, as well as his other homeboy, yeah, who walk around the mall aimlessly. Yeah, that's what I did to folks. I got folks in such desperation, it's unbelievable. I welcome all new comers, all new challenges. You want to run your mouth, please do. Be my guest, homie. Real talk, bro. Just understand something. Everybody get the same treatment over here, homie. I don't care who you are. You feel me? And like I said, all y'all gonna do, open your mouth, is show me who you is and who you connected to. Again, maybe you think this is a game. You understand? And I've been reading about it. You heard of manifest destiny? That's when you take what you can when you can't. And they took it from them. And I'm going to take it all from you, Jack. And not just because I can. See, you want to act like we playing. Really? Are we playing? Are we playing? I already own all the mansions and estates. I already own all the buildings. I already own all the billions in equity. I already own all the jewelry. I already own all the cars. I already own all this land. I own millions of acres. While you talking, yapping, you sleeping on me. You understand? Is it really playing? Are we playing? I run every block, coast to coast. I can show up in any city and take it over, literally. Y'all folks ain't seeming to get it. You talking to the king of an entire empire. I'm building the kingdom of God. We run the world. Batman runs the world single-handedly. And y'all folks talking about, why are you walking? Because I'm free. Because of what my ancestors did for me and future generations so that we could walk and be free and do what we want. That's 100% why. Seriously. That's just crazy to me, bro, that they want to act like I don't know, like things are not what they are. Like, I can understand one thing, but why would you be worried about other people in the first place? That's your problem. You don't got your priorities straight. Like, I have no respect for that, bro, at all. That's just crazy to me, bro. Why are you walking? I own 5 bicycles in inventory right now. Okay, all I need is new inner tubes for them. For one of them, actually 2 of them. Like, that's my business when I do that. I mean, who are you? Like, who are these people? Why are you even talking to me? Like, that's just crazy to me, bro. Oh, I want to pretend I don't know the channel. You know the channel, and you should have known you was gonna get responded to too. Real talk. I mean, you know about me. You heard about me, bro. Don't play that nonsense with me, bro. Like I said, I don't care who you are. That's what they do. Try to send agents and send people who exempt. I told y'all they keep banking on the same concepts. I don't care who it is. You talking, I'm talking. What? I'm gonna let nobody just say what they want and mouth off. Are you serious, bro? I'm the old school generation, huh? Feel me? But like I said, you can talk all you want, but I run everything. I run everything here. You understand? Out here, the fact is that I'm king and y'all are nobody. All of you. So I don't care about your little jobs. I don't care what y'all got going on with your little wannabe fake snob act and wishing you was me. You ever own 14 cars? I didn't think so. You ever paid over 8,500 in land taxes? I didn't think so. You ever paid over $100,000 for a crib? I didn't think so. You ever had a bank account with over 300,000 in the best stocks money can buy? I didn't think so. You ever made millions every year consecutively? I didn't think so. You ever paid $25,000 and just put the cash on the table at the dealership while they look at you like you're crazy? I have. Hmm. Have you ever been in the positions I've been in? You ever been in shelters? You ever been in jail? I'm sorry, but are you serious right now? You ever lived like it was Fast and the Furious every day? I have. But folks want to talk. Okay. Like I said, man, folks is funny, man. Like I said, every time that they want to act and pretend and test, what do they all find out? They all have a rude awakening, right? And then they get instantaneous karma. And I'm calling it again. It's gonna be instant karma, bro. Can't be talking like that, man, and then act like people like we don't see what you want and where you coming from. Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk. Yeah, nah. Challenge accepted. How about that? With whoever. You know what I mean? Like I said, it'd be them same folks like just hovering around like they don't even know who they talking to, bro. This is the mob over here. We have nothing to do with you. You're civilians, bro. Stay in your place and mind your business. How about that? Can I be any more direct and clear? Worry about what you got going on, okay? You didn't come up in all the beef I did. You don't have a clue what it is to live with honor and respect. Same thing Breezy Brook told y'all. You don't know what honor is. That's the difference between us. You'll never have honor, and your little fake money can't buy honor, and y'all don't got no money. Let me get that straight for the last time. That's why it's really weird to me, because you got these folks and they doing little basic stuff to pretend that they got money and pretend there's something they not. Y'all ain't got no bread. Y'all are looking at the money, bro. What? How do people sit there and act? You don't hold money, bro. What? And it's always the ones who have no life experience. I just think that's crazy, bro, that you haven't even lived life yet. You don't know anything about life. You have no life experience, but you want to talk down. I'm 36 years old. I'm gonna be 40 in 4 years. And these people and other generations and the snowflake generation, they will really talk like they telling you something. That stuff is surreal, man. That stuff is crazy, bro. Like that's downright crazy, bro. Seriously, I'm not even joking. That's some crazy stuff. Right? You got to be out there, bro. You know, I'm 36, homie. Like it's because I look so young. People get it twisted and confused. I'm telling you the truth, bro. Nobody understands. I'm 36 years old, bro. I'm like the ladybug and Bugs Life. They be looking at me. They think I'm cute and stuff like Justin Bieber and stuff. Like, bro, I'm 36, bro. I just look good. I just don't age. I'm telling you, I age backwards. I get younger every day. This Benjamin Button thing I got going on is like, it's hard to deal with sometimes, bro, because I'm a gangster. Like, real talk. I'm just beautiful, handsome as it get. Wouldn't you wish that you look like me? Right? With your glasses. Like I said, y'all go ahead and talk. You do what you do. Just understand, I come on here and I respond to you and I get paid. Oh, and another thing too, I don't say nothing to y'all in person. You know why? Because I stay out of nonsense and I would never let you drag me down, because that's all you know how to do. It's all you've ever done with anyone around you, boss. Okay, Haas? You understand? I don't talk to y'all because guess what? Just like I told someone else, y'all are relevant in my world. Y'all don't exist to me at all. I'm keep a buck with you. I'm gonna be real, bro. Y'all don't exist to me. You have no identity because you don't. You know what I mean? So instead of worrying about what I'm doing, why don't you get yourself right and your people right? You know, before you ask me why I'm doing something, why have you not donated when that's your job? I'm a content creator. We survive off donations. I'm winning. I'm thriving. You're dropping the ball. So don't talk to me like you're saying anything to me, bro. I walk because I want. I got 5 bikes and I got 5 vehicles. What are you talking about? Like, what? If I didn't want to walk, you think it's that hard for me to get a ride from someone? Like, what? And if it is, then that says a lot about you people, right? Because I'm going to keep it real. That's exactly how they operate. I just don't ask for nothing. I love walking. I like exercising. I like getting out and getting busy. That's why I do what I love. And that's why I'm so much healthier than you. That's the truth. That's why I'm so much stronger than you. That's why I'm so much more resilient than you. And that's why I'm so much ruthless and more ruthless in business than y'all. Truthfully. You feel me? Like I said, we ain't tolerating nothing but respect over here. We live by this. You feel me? Let them folks do what they do while they slowly dwindle and all of them aren't having a downfall because they never had a rise, bro. These people are hilarious, bro. Y'all are regular, bottom feeding, regular civilians. That's peasant stuff, bro. You're commoners, bro. Seriously. I'm not joking at all either. I'm the mob, dude. That's who you talking to. The actual mob, my entire lineage, the original DNA, what they made the movie Gangster Squad about, what all the other groups tried to copy and emulate, me. You're looking at it, you're hearing it. Yeah, I run this, not just the state that my family built, my family, not yours, not any of you folks, not your people, not your group, me. We built this. We built the prisons, the jails, and every brick of concrete and asphalt in this state. You understand that? Texas is mine. I'm not playing about nothing. And I'm taking every block back, and I've already taken most of it back. So I don't know what you're talking about. We're a little bit too far in the game. There's been way too much that's happened for people to roll up on me and have no concept of who they're talking to. It's not a good decision. Don't do it again. Don't make that mistake again. You understand? Real talk. I'm telling you directly. I don't care who you are. You understand? You talk to me, you better understand you're talking to the mob and an all-out full-fledged gangster that doesn't play games and it's all about his respect. You understand that? You feel me? See, that's the thing. I never change. I don't care how much money I got. I don't care. I'm a gangster. See the difference? See, that's why you can't talk down, because you don't get the type of dude you talking to. I don't care about money, kinfolk. I care about respect. And that's why I have all the money, because God loved me. Why does God love me? Because I'm a good person. I stand up for what's right at all costs. Guess what? I materialize wealth and materialize money. I materialize millions of dollars without even trying. I just told you, my girlfriend's negotiating a settlement guaranteed over $12,750,000. Can you please be quiet and catch up to the times? We are not 2 years in the past. We are in the now. We are in the present. It's getting old. I'm sick of hearing it. Like, real talk. I'm past sick of hearing y'all talk. It is crazy to me that they all getting together and we're going to repeat lines and do this and, oh, we want to cause this and frustration. No, you think you do. You think you do. That's the fact. You want to act like you want to play with folks and you don't. You think. That's what y'all do. Y'all pretend. And like I said, all these agents that got sent across state lines, every one of them got G-checked. Nobody plays with me. You understand? You know exactly who you're talking to. Don't ever act like you don't know who I am, homeboy. None of you. You understand that? Okay, Snow Princess, Snowflake? Capiche? Does it get any realer? Does it sound like I'm a joke or I'm playing? Sorry, but what? See, that's the thing. We trying to be peaceful. We trying to be cool. We all about promoting God. And then you always got the devil sending these weird folks that want to talk crazy and talk greasy in a way that they will never talk to my face. And then act like we care about what you talking about or any of this. Say what? Bro, I'll tell you straight up, bro. I'll be the first one every time to drop everything and stand on my respect. I don't care about none of this. And I don't care about what you talking about. That's for sure. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, yeah, don't do that nonsense again. That's for sure, bro. Real talk. And this the last time I'm gonna say this too. Don't ever walk up on me. I don't know none of you. Don't ever do that. That's a major mistake. Don't ever walk up on Batman. Ever. You understand? Don't ever stand up in front of me. Don't ever do none of that. You hear me? Y'all know better. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, that's what I'm saying. You see the difference? I got to quantum leap realities and show you and exemplify and prove my point. You have any idea the tangent I'm on, homie? I'm coming through hard body, straight gangsta. I don't do no talking. Okay? Yeah, I get busy in the street. I do what you and these corrupt folks who won't do their job don't have the heart to do. I get busy. You're not me. We're in two totally different tangents. These little YouTubers that keep running their mouth, oh, don't worry. We're going to have face-to-face conversations and they're going to stop talking. They're going to be quiet when I tell them. Do you understand that? You're not seeming to get it, bro. You dealing with a whole actual gangster who don't care. You understand? So this is the last time I'm going to tell you, don't ever play with me. Feel that? Real talk. Because I don't care about none of this. I'll drop all of this. You understand? I don't care. I don't care what I lose. I don't care about what y'all talking about. I care about my respect. And you're going to talk to me right. You understand that? And that's the problem, is I'm telling you, them folks is weird, man. And it be a bunch of these older folks too. And it's like, listen, bro, if y'all got gripes, if you feel some way, like I said, what's up? Let it be known, little homie. All right? Quit talking, hiding. All right, real talk, bro. Yeah, the gangsters in the building. The white man is here. The white man has landed. And I run your country and I run your world, just like I always have. That's right. And you tried everything to hold me back, and you just can't seem to hold us back, right? What does that mean? We stronger than you? Yeah, all my points get proven every day, Hoss. I suggest you catch up. This is my country. That's why y'all worried living off all them drug funds y'all do with all that illegal activity while y'all work with them corrupt ones and think we don't know. I know everything about y'all, homie. Everything. Keep on talking. That's what you should do, because the more you talk, the more I'm gonna find out. Real talk. Y'all tell me everything about you. I know everything about y'all, man. You feel me? This is the problem, bro. When folks start playing and want to underestimate people and pretend and act like I'm not what I am, I'm exactly what it is. You see every video what it says? I want to sit there and act. I'm God's wrath, homie. In human form. I didn't come to play, bro. I'm not here to shake hands with no one or be nice or none of that. You feel me? I'm something God created, and I'm the scariest thing ever. You got that? I'm an entity, homie. Real talk, bro. I'm not just talking. See, that's the problem with this internet stuff. Like Mike Tyson said, y'all too used to running your mouth. You understand? I'm not on what y'all on. I care less about this internet stuff. Real talk. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Like I said, nah, you gotta understand. There's just a whole lot of you that keep yapping, and I'm following rules and doing what I need to do because, well, my future matters. I come first. I'm always come first. Capiche? Like I said, man, we do nothing but try to be positive. We trying to bring everybody to God the right way. We gonna remain positive and keep on pushing, man. You understand? Watch how you talk to me. You feel me? That's all I'm gonna say, homie. Like I said, I'm proud of who I am and what I'm doing. I'm proud I'm walking, bro. Are you serious, man? 59 world records. Read them and weep. Now let's see you do it. Oh, you never will, because guess what? You don't walk and you don't exercise. All y'all just sit inside all day and play video games. With your quiet desperation, right? Can't even find a regular job while we out here getting paid. Getting paid to what? Expose you? Getting paid to expose corruption? Getting paid to come on here and tell you what time it is and when? Yeah, that's what I thought. Exactly. Keep on backing up and running away with y'all's tail tucked between your legs. It's all you do. You understand that, son? Y'all are not nobody, bro. You're not tough. You're not nothing. I'm getting tired of hearing it. You got something to say, bro, be direct and say what it is. Y'all jelly. I understand that. I didn't ask and I don't care. Keep that to yourself. You feel me? That's the problem. I'm telling y'all, this new generation, man, y'all got to wake up, bro, and realize reality, homie. People ain't trying to hear it, bro. Real talk. Yeah, in this world, you keep stuff to yourself. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say none. They didn't teach you that when they raised y'all? Yeah, exactly. That's the whole problem right there. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell y'all, folks. I'm telling you. I'm spot on, bro. I already know what it is, man. These people, like, y'all folks better get right. Real talk, bro. They all do that, especially in the valley too. They do that. Y'all can't ever control your own. I don't know why. Y'all let people run around, run amok, and nonsense. Yeah, because y'all do it on purpose. You know what I mean? This is Texas, bro. People don't play in Texas. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. They don't, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like y'all trying to make it like an atmosphere where we gotta watch out for you because you on this weird fear-based energy, and we got rules to follow. Nah, that's not being free. You know what I mean? It's just like the same thing with the government. Nobody cares. No, like I said, it's just like that quote in V for Vendetta, bro. Go look it up. You understand? It's ridiculous, man. Like I said, bro, you want to catch up to me, bro? Y'all got a long way to go, bro. Get to working. That's all I'm gonna say. Sears is probably hiring, man, because you're gonna have to find a job, and that's the only. I'm being real, and you're gonna have to work for like 7,000 years to even come in within an inkling of me, of the wealth I own and how rich I am. So when you talk about walking, I like walking, bro. Like, what kind of question is that? You think if I wanted whatever, I couldn't have it? I don't understand what you're saying, bro. It's just mad weird. Like, all these people did all these things intentionally. What kind of game is that? You going to do things intentionally to try to hold someone back or this and that? And I'm talking everyone against me. It took all this whole entire area, neighborhood, all these people, and then sit there and say little things like, oh, we want you upset. No, you don't. You really don't. Trust me. No, you don't. That's the thing you don't get. We're not playing your game. I'm telling you straight up, you don't. I'm not the one. I'm not that guy. Okay, you got the wrong dude. So go ahead and back it on up, right? And get real with yourself. Take a long, hard look in the mirror and figure out what the hell it is you afraid of. That's what you need to do. All right, boss? I'll talk however I want and do whatever I want. Believe that. All right? I'll talk to y'all later, man. I don't know what they talking about. They act like we all in a prison or something. This is freedom in America. Welcome to my country. And this is exactly why we keep doing what we do and standing up on business and telling you what time it is. You're going to have to pack your bags and move. Real talk. You're going to respect this soil. I promise that. It ain't a choice now I'm making you. Yeah, I'm telling you what it is. Y'all got, I'll do what I say, but they worried about money. Is money power? Nope. Especially not in the hands of somebody who already has inherent power like me. Feel me? I did all this on myself, bro. I could care less what you talking about, bro. I go on Batman missions. I'm going to be building bat pods, spaceships, all sorts of stuff, bro. Tumblers, Batmobiles, all that with jet engines. And you just, and these people sitting here talking about, why are you walking? Why are you walking? Why are you poor? What? Why can't you get it together? That's what I'm asking you. Like, what? Sorry, why am I walking? I mean, you do understand that I literally do this for a living, right? I need to explain to you what my career is? I don't get it, bro. I'm almost like a photographer. Is that a serious question? I'm just telling you, man. That's what I'm saying. When you got your enemies like this, and they not my enemies, they a bunch of strangers. I don't know. You got people this jelly who feel like that. You doing something right. I'm telling you the truth. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, man, just understand. Count my wealth, bro. Figure it what it is for real. Like figure out the truth of who you talking to and how much I got. I'm not a guy who talks, bro. I got all this. I look at it every day. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. We're in the same world. We're in the same reality. That's the things they love to say. They like to type fake comments. He live in his own world. No, I live in this world. And all of you seem to be in some alternate reality that doesn't exist. It's called delusion. Okay, get help. So yeah, I'm about done hearing it. And like I said, I told y'all I'm gonna be jumping on everything, every little point. I'm gonna address all of y'all, bro. That's what time it is to address all of you. And when you're talking that nonsense and fluff, shut everything down that you talking about. We shutting you down, bro. Real talk. So, like I said, do what you do, man. Real talk. Honestly, like, enjoy it all while it lasts. This little petty stuff, because ain't none of y'all rich. Enjoy it while it lasts, because, I mean, the minute that I get my money, Batman's active in the street, and he's going to really, really be going hard and taking everything over. And that means I'm going to be stopping all you folks. 100%. Yep. I'm going to stop all y'all's crime, illegal activity. That's the truth. I'm going to stop y'all. All y'all. Y'all the evil folks that have to be stopped. All of you. That's what they don't get. There's no patience involved between you and I, man. There's no sit here and hold back and don't say how I feel. Nah, you got to watch your mouth talking to me. I don't know who told you you could talk to me like that, but none of you can. So now you know reality, right? Go run and tell your folks and your people, all of y'all, right? And understand who you're talking to. You understand? This is Texas, bro. Okay, you talking to the West Texas gangster, all right? Cowboy up, Brazos Valley Cowboy. Go look that up. That's what I am. You understand? I don't know who you thought you was talking to, but I ain't the one, bro. Real talk. We from Calvert and Cameron. We are not from here. We're not about to play games with y'all. You got that? Capiche? Okay. So like I said, follow the leader, right? Who's your leader? Me. So get it right. All right. So like I said, let them do what they do, man. That's all they know how to do. Like I said, they bred and taught all they folks to be weak. Telling you the truth. And that's why y'all can't make no money. That's why y'all can never succeed. That's why y'all can never get anywhere. Everything you do is a weak mentality. Every move is weak. And even this platform teaches you to be weak. We teach strength over here, man. I ain't worried about nothing y'all talking about. Like I said, easy. Stay mad. We gonna stay getting richer every day. That's all we do, bro. Make more money. More money. And guess what? If I'm picking up pace already and doing what I'm doing, that means I have a chance of getting up over that $100 threshold again. This will be the third month. That's consecutive success. That's an extremely successful business. Yeah. This company pays 100% for 1,000 views. I make tons of money. I don't ever have to argue with y'all. Y'all don't make no sense. If I make money, that's all that matters, right? Because I already have the wealth and the equity because I worked hard my entire life since I was 16. Let's see you do it. Makes sense when you talk. That's all. Learn who you talking to, bro. Okay. You're not me, bro. You're not me. You weren't rolling around Vegas with over 60 grand running the city. You didn't take over Vegas. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. So, like I said, then folks be talking to people. You never know who you might meet in this world, man. You never know. You never know who's who. And guess what? I happen to be the top dog on every aspect and everywhere. Real talk. I can show up to any city across America basically, and people will welcome me with open arms and be like, "Yo, you back? Like that's the king." Like you understand? Like for real. So I care less what people talking about. I'm the king of Texas. I'm the king of the United States. All right, keep my name out your mouth. Easy. More money.